What's up, guys? Marv here again with another edition of the Arcade. Sorry about that abrupt start on the last video. I don't know what happened. I think the video just stopped recording in the middle of it. But I'm back again, and I'm just gonna finish this now. Hopefully, a lot of shit's just going on, so hopefully this will actually just capture now. There was nothing for me here anymore. No reason to stay in that house. Did I leave and never return? Yes. Living in this town hadn't been easy. The plant had in some way, helped in some way to stay grounded. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that was when I had started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. I had MRIs and piles of doctor reports, but nothing seemed to help. Not even drinking. Wow. But I swear I had tried to give it up. I know it. The sleepwalking never really went away, though. But I know Rachel had tried. I know she had tried to be there for me even when everything was falling apart. This night had unearthed terrible truths, but I knew it was the final act in a long-standing horror I'd been living. Waking up in that house tonight was the final cruelty. I wish I had remained unconscious in that room forever. Even the man I had found in that old place was a mystery. When he was dead, or why he was dead, or who he had been, or who had done it to him, was not something I could even begin to understand, or why, for that matter, I was in that damn room in the first place. Now that I thought of it, the sewers were the terrible mystery. What had happened there? I was lucky in my way to even find my way out of there, but I never had found out what was on that tape that I now kept. What might have what might it have shown me? Deep within those woods, though, was where things became truly awful. Finding that notebook only made things worse. Rachel's name had been on that list, so what terrible plot had she been a part of? There was a similar list of the names on the desk back in the tunnels. What was the connection? Whatever had happened, I knew at least that Norman wasn't the one who kept going back to that factory. I hoped it meant that he had nothing to do with that guard's violent end, but who had been rooting through those lockers or drinking in that boarded up room. Apparently you have. After the factory, you just said something about drinking. I thought I might have some solace if I could just get to Norman's store, but all I had found were more horrors and more questions. Now that I really consider it, that's when I should have seen it coming. Norman, what were you and Rachel up to? It was obvious that things were more complicated than I had ever imagined. How long had it been going back in my excuse me. How long had you been going behind my back? More importantly, why, Norman? Whoever had killed Rachel had probably gone after you too. Maybe they knew about what you were up to. I would never know peace, Norman. But despite your transgressions, a part of me really did hope that you would. When I had marched through the rain towards home, I desperately clung to the hope that this would end. And I guess in a way it did, but how could I have known how hopeless it all was? I had started to feel as disoriented as when I sleptwalked. Think of it now. Our house used to feel so lively, so warm, but coming into this kitchen I felt only cold and empty tension. Every terrible thought I had up to that point was suddenly a possibility, but nothing could have prepared me. My wife dead, ruined, discarded. Rachel's death was a terrible mystery to me, one that would haunt me forever unless I did something about it. For what solace can a man take in the death of his wife? What comfort can be offered? Rachel had been taken from me, and I might never know why. As I swung open the door and stepped out into the air, I caught a scent of wet grass and fog. Rachel, my beautiful wife. Just the thought of her again, cold and inert, shook me from head to toe. what would I do now? Who could I turn to? What? It would only be a matter of time before the police got involved, because before neighbors knew. The front lawn was soft and giving beneath my feet, and I couldn't shake the urge that I shouldn't stand there, but rather that I should run. What? That's it? So I didn't do half the shit I needed to do. Oh my god, that sucks. I can't believe that. That's crazy. I mean, that was a decently. I mean, it was well written for the most part as far as the game goes, but that's just like towards the end, it was like asking me to just. How much did you get on Nancy? Watch your pack. Oh my god. Okay, that's fucking creepy. So I came up with the conclusions to the game. It didn't really draw its own conclusions. I decided how the game ended, which is it is a unique take on a horror game, but my goodness, it just seems like, oh man, I don't know how to really derive anything from that, because if I would have just said no, she would have been underneath it. It kind of makes me want to play it again just to see the other outcomes, what was on the tape and all the other stuff, and how it would affect the ending, if it would affect it at all. But that was actually pretty cool. It was a unique horror adventure, and I'll give it that as far as that goes. But there's just so many questions that were left unanswered by just the sheer fact of that I didn't know where I was going or what I was doing. The water tower was the most important thing, because that's the most important thing that was about it. But it just really lets you create your own story in the end. And that's actually kind of cool, but at the same time, it's just like, it's really fucking frustrating and disappointing, because I wanted to know. I want to know what's going on. Oh man, if you guys have played this game or you're interested in playing this game, let me know your guys' outcomes in the comments if you don't care. I'm really interested in this, and I might look up some more about it later on, rather than just play through it again, because I don't understand all of it. So I might watch some more videos and see if there's anybody else doing playthroughs of this game. But I had a lot of fun playing it. Thank you guys so much, as I've finally made it through a game in Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. Good job, Benjamin Rivers. That was actually worth the $3 I spent on it. I can't really complain. It was a decent playthrough. I was intrigued the entire time playing it. I wanted to know what was going on, but I felt in the end like I just was kind of just left there standing with my hands, out, just wondering what the hell's going on. And but it was really interesting. It was really intriguing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this set of videos, I'm going to be coming back with some more. I got some more ideas coming down the pike, and I'm just going to be doing some more stuff later on. And I have a ton of more arcade games to go through. So with that, I'm just going to leave you guys. Thank you guys so much. Please do me a favor, hit the like button if you like these videos, subscribe to the channel, and come back and watch me play some more games. Like I said, I got more content coming out eventually. I'm going to start on it before too long. It may be short videos and then eventually grow into large videos. I have different ideas for different shows and things that I'm going to do on here. But thank you guys so much for coming by and watching these. Goddamn, this fucking game. This game really left me just wondering, God. But thank you guys so much again, and this is Marv signing out. Thank you guys so much.